DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where I'm warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ask Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel again switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spread out with it. Say you need I said, I get it.
Now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the New York Knicks. And a nice roll continuing right now for New York. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that
Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And New York, looking at who they've got. Houdini in at point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then it's Splitter, and it's Afflalo in at the 2. Here's Houdini. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Good.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
To the paint. Nice D from Chandler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker the pass to Len. Bledsoe outside. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Houdini. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Some nice passing by New York here. Passes it to Anthony. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's New York.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
The Suns shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first free throw is good. Chandler hits them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now the pass to Houdini. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Knocked loose. And a fast break now for New York. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
And now, your Sun Dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. The strategy included running their offense through Houdini. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Porzingis. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the Suns. Here with a different look. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Chandler. Jones comes in for Len. Patterson, he's checked in for Warren. And Curry subbed in for Booker. Then for the Knicks, David Lee's checked in for Splitter. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Houdini. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. And Patterson kicks to Curry. And a missed layup.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Feeds to Knight. Wide open. Shoots the three, and the shot is good. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Houdini. Here's Lee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the basket by Jones.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
This is a list of the guys that have been dialed in at the free throw line lately since the All-Star break. No one has been better. Freak number 1.
Look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
Green, he's checked in for New York. To the wing on the left. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Knight. Now Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks Coach drew up. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Curry gets the bucket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
The shot's good from Houdini.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Knight into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important. Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? Have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire.
Whoa!
Good. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he